do your CFA while you were working, or did you leave your job to do CFA?
No, I was doing it while I was working. It was all full time, like while I was working full time.
So did you find that, like, how did you find the balance? Because I believe it can get very hectic, right, to manage studying and working together.
Yes, but here's the thing, you have to be able to manage your time really well. So, when they basically say you have to like study like that many hours. I was not following that. I basically put 6 to 8 months for each of the levels. So I would like let's say my exam, let's say it's in June, I would start studying in September and I would study pretty much every single day after work. So I would do like 4 hours per day, and then on the weekend I would just double those hours. I would do like 8 hours on a Saturday and 8 hours on a Sunday. So I was pretty consistent with that. I was like always on a schedule, like I never missed a day. So I was always studying, and I was always studying for all those months until my exam date.
Okay. And did you do like self-study, or did you take some help, some coaching, some classes?
No, it was just all by myself.
Wow, this is so inspiring in a nutshell. I am also like, wow, because
It was
like I lack discipline and time management, I feel. So I'm like very
no, it was just all by myself. I just bought like approved like materials from approved providers, but I wasn't like I did not have a teacher, I did not have a coach, I didn't have anyone to ask for questions. So I had to find my own answers basically.
So I also want to ask you, since you were already working and then obviously you did the CFA, do you think, and which level or if all levels, that the CFA curriculum was designed to actually help you on the job as well? Did it better you as a professional? And if yes, then how?
Yeah, I would definitely say level 3 is the one that is closest to what I do right now. Um, because level 3 is just portfolio management, and I can see how I can apply the knowledge from what I gained from level 3 in my current job, because we do that. We do portfolio management. We are serving like our like clients who are high network clients. So I can see how that it's coming to play. And of course, like now with the whole situation with the inflation, interest rate, that's also another thing that you see that you saw in the level 3 curriculum and that you see also in real life, and how like you have to make decision based on that, like based on the macroeconomic landscape. So I would definitely say level 3 is the closest to what you do in real life. And of course, ethics, which you have in all the levels, that's also very present at work as well, especially when you're dealing with clients. You can see how it comes into play and why, it's like such a gray area. But once you start working, you start to see that it's not so gray, like actually makes sense. So yeah.
I also want to ask you that, do you think that because you did CFA, you were favored to get a better role or get the role that you wanted? Like, did CFA in any way, like the CFA charter or even the fact that you completed any level of the CFA, help you get a better job or guaranteed a better job or maybe added more reputation in that sense?
I don't think it guaranteed me anything, to be honest. I think, yes, it helps you, like I think for anyone who's pursuing this CFA program, I think being able to have those 3 letters next to your name, I think it's just an added value. But I think at the end, it's you who has to be able to sell yourself during an interview. Like it doesn't matter how many designations you have, but if you don't have the right, you know, like if you're not a good fit, if you don't have the right, approach to things, if you're not a fit in terms of personality, then there is no way that you're able to sell yourself. For me, really, like when I would go for interviews, let's say, yes, I would mention about the CFA program that I'm pursuing it, but I would also show them other things, that I'm not just that. I am much more than that. There's a person who's very determined, there's a person who's very disciplined, there's a person who's very proactive. So for me, it was also showing more about my other skills, my personality traits, rather than just making the CFA part like the focus of it. I think it does help you because it shows who you are as a person, because when you think about the CFA, there is like a lot of work behind it, but it's not just that, there's much more than that.
I think end of the day, like you said, and I completely agree, you have to sell yourself, and for that, your personality needs to be developed or really up to the mark, which I can
Yeah.
pretty much that yours is.